Daniel Rathbun. Daniel Rathbun, there he is. Give it up to Daniel.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for sticking around. This is like a marathon experience. So I went to the dentist the other day. I hate going to the dentist. It's the whole, the dentist is one of those professions like insurance salesman or mechanic or priest, where the whole profession is just based around exploiting ignorance. Like the whole dentist-patient relationship is based around the idea that I really have no idea what's going on in my mouth. And this guy knows that I have no idea what's going on in my mouth. And I just gotta hope and pray that he's not using that information to fuck with me. My dentist, I sit down, first thing he does, sit down, he starts just poking me in the jaw. Okay, turn towards me. And then just like goes on with the examination like normal, does all the normal stuff, never explains what he was doing. And I say to him at the end, like, hey, doctor, I've never had a dentist just like start poking me. What was that about? What were you doing? He's like, oh, that I was testing for cancer. And like I know, like 90% of me knows like that's gotta be bullshit. Like there's no way that you can poke, that no doctor in the world recognizes that as a legitimate test for cancer. Like no woman has ever gone into a doctor and been like, oh doctor, I think I've got a lump. He's like, oh, that's very serious. Let's let me run some tests here. Oh my God, I think that's malignant. That's about a stage 3. Stage 3 is very serious. Like, I know, like 90% of me knows that's bullshit. There's no way that's it. But 10% of me seem like, oh, he's kind of a doctor. I gotta go with whatever he says because he's kind of a doctor. I can't just like be like, fuck you, I don't have any cavities. What the hell do you know? He's kind of a doctor, I gotta go with whatever he says. The one time I actually did call the dentist out on his shit, this dentist I went to recently, this is a new dentist, because my old dentist, during an examination, he said, oh, looks like we're gonna have to get those wisdom teeth out. I said, doctor, I had my wisdom teeth out 4 years ago. And he checked my chart and said, oh yeah, actually you're probably fine. I think you'll be okay. Like, what was his plan with this? What was he just gonna like pull out the next layer of molars? And just like 2 or 3 years later, he'd be like, oh, those wisdom teeth need to come out again. And just like for like 20 years, he's like, oh, Mr. Rathbun, gotta take this wisdom teeth out. And I'm like, oh, sure, that sounds reasonable. We can do that. Was he just gonna like just put me under and be like, oh, well, got 2 hours to go. Anybody up for a game of what can we fit in this guy's mouth? I wake up, my doctor, my mouth tastes like all berries and cat litter. He's like, oh yeah, that's normal. That's a normal side effect of the anesthesia. I wouldn't worry about it. I worked as a counselor. I worked as a counselor for kids. Not really, but it's close enough to set up the premise of the show. My real job is more complicated and less interesting. So I worked as a counselor for kids, and this kid came in who had just been arrested. This kid is 16 years old, just got arrested for burglary for the 12th time. This is not like a master cat burglar over the course of his career, 12 times, 16 in a year and a half, 12 times he's been arrested for the same crime. 4 of those times he was at the same house. And like part of me is like, oh, I really gotta give him credit for like persistence here. I gotta admire that. But I love this idea that there was a moment in his life where this kid was like putting on like ski masks, like, okay, the last 11 times I did this, I got arrested. What are the odds lightning will strike that 12th time? I think if I went to a club and I picked up a girl, like, so the last 11 girls I picked up in this club turned out to be dudes, but I I got a feeling about you. I had to tell you, like, sometimes in life you just gotta give up. You gotta admit, like, your dream is not gonna happen. And this close there, like, at some point you gotta say, like, I'm in a gay bar. I'm in a gay bar. It doesn't matter how many women I pick up, they're all gonna be dudes. There's no amount of trying that's gonna make this work. And this kid's sitting here like, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna fuck everyone just love. I will have sex with a woman. I don't care how long it takes, I'm doing this. I'm gonna be a burglar. And tell him, maybe try another guy, maybe try arson. Maybe burglar is not for you.